than animal-based diets. Overall, the correlation between vegetarian food and food safety is clear. By promoting the consumption of fresh, whole foods, minimizing exposure to harmful chemicals and toxins, and increasing awareness of food safety practices, vegetarian diets offer a valuable contribution to the field of food safety, and can help us stay healthy and safe. Vegetarian food has often been considered more wholesome and healthful compared to non-vegetarian options. However, does being plant-based truly make food safer in terms of microbiological hazards and contaminants? While vegetarian ingredients are not inherently safer, some correlations do exist between vegetarian cooking and enhanced food safety. Plants generally host fewer pathogens. Plants tend to host fewer disease-causing microbes compared to meat since they do not support complex microbiological ecosystems like animals. Meat and seafood naturally carry a higher load of bacteria due to microbial activity during the spoilage process. While vegetables can also become contaminated, they generally require external sources of pathogens rather than harboring microbes internally. Simple cooking methods. Vegetarian dishes often involve simpler cooking methods like boiling, steaming, and stir-frying compared to barbecuing and roasting meat. These gentle methods are less likely to produce carcinogenic chemical byproducts but more effective at eliminating surface microbes through thorough heat penetration. Compound dishes with multiple cooked components also reduce the risk of pathogenic cross-contamination. Less risk of undercooking. Since meat requires thorough cooking to kill harmful bacteria residing inside tissues, there is a higher risk of undercooking and pathogens surviving in pockets. Vegetarian dishes made with plants that do not host internal microbes can generally be considered cooked once they are tender. This reduces the need for precise monitoring of cooking times and temperatures to ensure thorough pathogen destruction. Less use of animal products. Vegetarian cuisine generally avoids use of animal-derived ingredients like eggs, dairy, and honey that are known to frequently cause foodborne illness. Meat, poultry, and seafood naturally carry a higher risk of contamination by pathogens such as Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria. Plant-based diets thus inherently reduce exposure to several major causes of food poisoning. Reduced food adulteration. Vegetarian ingredients are less frequently subject to economically motivated adulteration than meat and other animal products. Plants are cheaper and easier to source through transparent supply chains. Meat adulteration through addition of unknown fillers and use of non-permitted substances has been a major food safety concern. Meanwhile, organic produce has generally lower risks of pesticide residues compared to conventional meat. Less antibiotic and hormone usage. Since vegetarian food sources do not require intensive industrial farming practices, they have reduced need for pharmacological interventions. Antibiotics and growth hormones routinely used in industrial animal production increase risks of antimicrobial resistance and hormonal carcinogens entering the food chain. Most plants grown for human consumption are cultivated using natural methods and do not involve these risky pharmacological inputs. In conclusion, while vegetarian food per se is not inherently safer, correlations do exist between a plant-based diet and reduced exposure to certain major microbiological and chemical food safety hazards. Less complex cooking methods, reduced use of animal products, and ingredients produced through organic and transparent farming systems enhance various aspects of vegetarian food safety. However, vegetables can still become contaminated during harvesting, processing, distribution, and food preparation, requiring good hygiene practices across the supply chain.